Well, hello friend, welcome back to another video on the life of AC Music. Today inside of Bubblegum Simulator Infinity on Roblox, they've just sadly taken away their first ever Christmas event of 2025. So sad, so sad. Today is January the 9th, in case anybody wanted to know. I got this Jolly Fellow tag right here today that's so cool above my name today because I hatched like I don't know, million not secret pets, eggs or something like that. So anyway, I wanted to show you my pets that I got just for myself, personal reasons, or if anybody else wanted to see what I happened to get from this event or any of these pets looked like. So let's go ahead and start with the display. And we're going to try and do the ones that I got first. So I'm going to include the winter mini event as well. Now kind of go in order from here. So ended up hatching 4 of these morning stars. This is the OG morning stars, I should say. And this is my pet that I was going for like from the very beginning. So as soon as I saw this at the winter event, I was like, we have to get this. So this is the morning star right here. All display hatch animations will be displayed at the very end of the video. So this is what this one looks like right here. I absolutely love it. It was one of the secret pets that I got in the original game. And just a very special pet to me for personal reasons. Here are the stats on it right here. It does have the Ultra Roller thing going for it right now, so that's what that is. So that's the OG Morning Star. Second one that I got, also in that mini event, which is a super cool pet, in my opinion, is the Rudolph Shock. This is one of my favorites from the entire event that I got personally. This took a lot of hatches. I think I hatched like 3 million eggs just to be able to get this bad boy right here. But it was worth it. So this is the Rudolph Shock. Has a super cool particle effect and stuff on it. It's really cool. So glad I got this pet right here. Here are the stats on it. Also has the Ultra Roller going for it right now. So that's that. All right. Now I got to remember what pet I got next. I think I got when the Christmas event actually dropped. We got this Crystal Snowman right here. So this was one that I just like got automatically off the bat because it was a rebirth machine pet, and I actually think this is not the same one. I actually just got this one again today. Hold on, my dongle, in the room real quick. Okay, back with the Crystal Snowman here. This is actually a pretty cool pet. I know there's like 34,000, probably more now, that exist of this thing, so it's not really that rare. Oh no, wow, way underestimated it. 202,000 of these that exist, so it's not very rare at all. Yeah, so here are the stats on it. They all still have the snowflakes. This is what I love, and I really hope they don't change this. For some reason, I just really love the fact that all of the Christmas pets still have the snowflake effects. I really wish I could see what kind of, if I had any Halloween pets. I mean, that's kind of weird coming from me because I hate Halloween, but I wish I could see if they had the candy corn. I think they had candy corn as their currency, but all of these still have snowflakes, and it's after the Christmas event. And I checked, it doesn't affect coins or anything like that. It's not just a misprint thing on there. So it would be really cool if these just stuck in every year. You got to use the same pets over and over again. I think that'd be so awesome. So there's the Crystal Snowman for you right there. That was a Rebirth Machine, 34% chance of getting that, I think. So Rebirth Machine 3, I'm going to lock that because I do want to keep that. Okay, I think we'll kind of work. I don't remember exactly what pets I got in order now that I'm thinking about it. I think I got the Holy Candle next, but we'll just go ahead and start with the eggs themselves. We'll go with the Gingerbread Shard right here. I ended up hatching a shiny version of this, but I think I ended up giving it away or something like that. I hatched a couple of these, I think, but part 2 of those were just from the admin abuse that they had with the Gingerbread Shard. So glad I ended up getting this. Let's go ahead and equip our other gingerbread pets. I have quite a few. There's the doggy. Let's go with the bunny. And also the kitty. I don't think I got that. So every single pet from that, I kind of wish I would have gotten an XL pet, but I'm sure that wouldn't be too hard to trade for since they're just common pets. So this is what these look like, as well as the gingerbread shard itself. Super cool wing animation, might I add. Just wish it didn't have the horns. Like, I don't understand why it has that, but anyway. Okay, so let's move on to our next one really quickly. And I believe the next egg after that was the candy cane egg. We have no secret pets from there. I even spent like a couple hours today hatching it, still nothing. So the next one up would be the Yuletide egg. And I think, I don't have a Santa's hat. I hatched a Santa's hat, so I'll show the replay animation of that. But ended up giving those away or trading them away or something like that. So the next one up, which is actually my personal favorite pet, if I had to keep, I don't know about that if I'd say that, but this is my personal favorite pet from the Christmas event overall. The Holy Candle. Oh my goodness. I never ended up hatching one of these things, but I was able to trade for it very early on. So this is probably my favorite pet, maybe in the game right now. I don't know, it just looks so festive. There's something about it, and I love candles this year for Christmas. So this is a super cool one. It's much bigger. I have the pet size off for smaller, and I'm gonna keep it off just for this video because I like the way that the smaller pets look. So it just seems a little bit more realistic. So this is the holy candle right here. Awesome name, awesome just looks overall. Here are the stats on it. Not too shabby, honestly, if you ask me. So there you go. Now, a surprise pet for me that I ended up really liking was this one right here, the Archangel. Oh my goodness. This one is absolutely amazing. The design on this, they nailed it. I think it's better than the OG one. The OG one was pretty cool, but I think this one's even cooler. Especially since it kind of even goes with the story of Christmas itself with the archangels. I think it was coming, or armies of heaven at least, to pronounce the birth of Jesus. So it's super cool to be able to have this one in the game. So that's the Archangel right there, 70,000. This is the one, I'll go ahead and share the chances of these. This one was a 1 in 5 billion chance of hatching. I didn't hatch it. I believe that, let's go here. This was a 1 in 200 million for the OG Morning Star. This one cost 3 million winter shards, I think, which equaled out to hatching about 3 million eggs, winter eggs. This is a 1 in 100 million chance of hatching. This has like no value though. And then this holy candle right here was a 1 in 2 billion. Not horrible, but me and I've never hatched a pet that's over a billion. So there's also that. Okay, so after that, nope, that's not the right one. I think that was all my pets within that egg. So let's move on to, I think what came next was the Big Flaky right here. This is my first ever shiny secret pet that's not admin abuse that I hatched, which is super cool. There's a part of me that wishes I would have hatched the regular, but also a part of me that's like, why? Because it's a shiny version. It's a 1 in 16 billion chance. I'll show you right here. First ever one that I hatched, only 31,000 of them exist. I say only. It's a pretty common secret pet, but it's super cool. I loved the flaky that they added, and I wanted the big leafy in the fall event. Never hatched it, so this kind of feels like I kind of got a big leafy in a way. It's just the Christmas version, which is even better. So here are the stats on it. Obviously, you can have 2 enchants, so I have determination and roll, high roll, ultra roller, whatever it is. So got that on there. Super cool. All right, so after that, let's see. I think probably this one would have came next. So we got the Snow Globe Doggy, which surprisingly only 39,000 of these exist. I really thought this would have been like one of the super common pets because everybody got it on the Advent calendar. Maybe you had to get every single day. This is a super cool pet, though I really honestly underestimated this. I was like, I'm probably gonna get rid of it. It's probably not gonna be that common, but when I found out it's really not that common when you think about how common it could have been. You just had to log into the game for every day during December up until Christmas. This is honestly a super cool pet. I love it. In fact, I have some more snow globes. I have an XL one as well. So snow globe, let's go here. Or how to, yeah, I have a shiny version of it actually. So this is kind of the size difference. You have a snow globe down here, shiny, and then the biggest one of all. So those are super cool, in my opinion. Okay, so now that we've got all of those done, I'm kind of starting to forget what I've already shown a little bit, but we did that, we did that, we did that. I'm not going to show off the Frosted Luminosities or the, what's the other one called? Radiant Souls. The Radiant Souls not even Christmas to me, and Frosted Luminosity, everybody got those. So I'm not going to be showing those off. So after those, we're getting on to some of the cooler ones in my opinion. I think I hatched this. No, I got this first. This is a super cool one, my first ever Overlord, which I think it's pretty fitting. I lagged there for a second, super sorry about that. My first ever Overlord, and it is the Christmas Overlord. Well, it's not technically called the Christmas Overlord, but oh my goodness. But it came during the Christmas event. Technically, it's the Snoverlord, which I think is a very creative name. Love it. I don't know how they did not have this in the original BGS game, but absolutely awesome pet. This didn't take me but like 10 minutes to hatch, which in comparison to some pets, that's super fast, especially for it being a 1 in 500 million chance pet to be able to hatch. So that's super, super cool. This is one of my top pets. I will be probably giving my top 5 pets, or at least them ranked, either in this video or in another one. I'll see if I just want to have a super long video, which I might. All right, next one up, kind of like it, is the frosty one right here. And oh my goodness, again, kind of the same thing. There are a lot of these Immortal 1 variants that are coming now into the game. Super cool that my first one was the Christmas version, or the current Christmas one. We might get a Christmas Immortal 1 next year, or Christmas one, I should say. So we'll see about that, but it just looks super cool. It kind of blends into the background there, but oh my word. If you have these, where they're at, frost eggs right here, highly recommend that you do it. I don't know how I ended up getting that on zeros, but yeah, it's only 1 in 200,000 chance. Only 15,000 of them exist as of the moment. And I'll probably hatch another one at some point here, maybe during my Christmas in July celebration, to maybe try and hatch another Christmas quote-unquote secret pet. So that's super cool, and I think I showed that. I think this is my last secret pet, and it's honestly probably my rarest one. This is the shiny Cup of Cocoa. I didn't even hatch this from an egg, did not expect to get this by any means. I was trying to get a Frostwinged Hydra. That's it. Not even a secret pet, not anything like that, just trying to get the Frostwing Hydra, and I was blessed with the Lord with this right here. And this one is even better looking than the regular version, in my opinion, because this is red and green. The other one looked like it was like some Japanese mug. This actually looks Christmassy, in my opinion. Got the red and green, and oh my goodness. Isn't it beautiful? A Cup of Cocoa. I think there was a desire deep down within me that I kind of wanted this, but I didn't really think I expressed it too much. And then when I actually got it, I was like, oh my wordy, this is going to be one of my favorites. So, and not only that, it's extremely rare as well, because only 340 of them exist. That has stayed the same number for probably a week or two now. So not many of these are probably going to be made into shinies as well. I would assume not. So I would say this is probably going to stay around 350, maybe 360 at some point. But man, to have a pet that only has 346 of them exist, that's pretty good value. I think it has 25k right now. Might go up, might go down. I don't know. We'll see as the year goes on. One would think it would only go up. But okay, so now let's go look at let's equip all these secret pets. And I'm going to give you my rundown of which one I like the most and which one I like the least out of all of these. So, bang, bang, bang. Okay, so almost all of them. Vanilla Sunday Champion, I love that one too. But that's not Christmas. Okay, so here's what they all look like equipped right here. Super awesome, super cool in my opinion. Love it, love it, love it. So, okay. Let's run through with all of these really quickly and see which ones are my favorite, which ones I don't like as much. So probably at there's only 11 here, so we're gonna go top 11. So let's go number 11 with this Crystal Snowman right here. This is one, take it or keep it. I might try and trade for a Giant Snowman at some point. Might try and trade this Frosty one because they have the same value. Might try and do some ads, but keep most of these pets because I know I can hatch another one of these, most likely. With 600,000 eggs and it being 1 in 200,000. So at number 11, Crystal Snowman. It's a rebirth machine pet. It's pretty cool, but not like my favorite of them all. It's a snowman. I love snowmen. I always have loved snowmen, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and take that one off. There's nothing really too special about it to me. If it came from an egg, it might have a little bit higher value, but because it doesn't, it really just doesn't, in my opinion. Okay, if I had to I'm gonna do this like if I had to get rid of one of these pets, which would be the next one I'm gonna get rid of? And probably the next one I would be getting rid of would be this one right here, the Snow Globe Doggy. Again, kind of same thing. I love the design with it, but with it being a pet that kind of everybody was able to get, I probably just kind of have to say no to it. Do love the design on it though. So there's that. Next one, which one would I get rid of? So that was number 10th place right there. We'll go number 11, or sorry, number 9 right here with the Gingerbread Shard. Not my favorite secret pet, but one that I absolutely I'm very glad that I got. So I love gingerbread men, all of that stuff, the gingerbread in general. So that's a super cool one. Oh, number 8. I would probably, believe it or not, probably go Big Flaky. Just because it's not like blue. If it was the regular version, it might stick around a little bit longer, but because it's not, I really don't know. I kind of just feel like it's kind of a little bit weird being in the Christmas team, but even though it's a big giant pink snowflake. So it's an Easter snowflake, that's all it is. So, okay, we'll say goodbye to that. That was the 8th place, I think. Okay, number seven, lucky number 7. Probably would have to go with the Rudolph Shock. Here with this one, this is a super cool pet again, as I mentioned earlier, super cool. I love this pet, mainly for the design and the Rudolph nose. I think it's just super creative what they did with it. So this is a cool one back in the other game, cool one in this game. I love that it's big, love that it's a secret pet. So yeah, I'll leave that there. All right, top 6. Which one? Let's go Snoverlord. Number 6, probably the Snoverlord. Again, it's an Overlord. I mean, it's an Overlord reskin, so there's not too much about it that's really there going for it, but I really like the fact, I think it's super cool. I love the name with it, love the effects. Super cool that I got to hatch it as well, being a 1 in 500 million chance as well. 25,000 of them do exist, but 25 days of December, so, or till Christmas. So we'll go with that at number 5. Number 4, I can tell you right now, Frosty 1. Or sorry, number 5. This is actually gonna be number 5. This is number 6. So, Frosty 1, number 5, kind of same thing. It's just it's an icy, wintry more pet than it is a Christmassy or warm feeling pet. So that's probably what I would go with this for number 5. Number 4, probably gonna have to go Archangel. Oh my word, I love this pet so much, but not in comparison to the top 3 that we have. Man, such a cool pet. Such a cool pet. I love this one so much. Love it, it's big. Love that it has a biblical theme behind it. And then number 3, got to go Cup of Cocoa, believe it or not. This is a super cool pet, but in comparison to the top 2, they have special places to me in my heart. So I'm gonna have to go with this one at number 3. It feels super Christmassy with it being the shiny version. If it was the regular version, I would probably drop it down a little bit more, but because the shiny version looks even better, so, and stats are amazing on this thing, by the way, and it's the rarest pet that I got from Christmas season, so super cool. And then number 2, gonna have to go with the, oh man, this is tough. This is really tough because I've always had a love for the Morning Star, the OG Morning Star, and the Holy Candle. I think I'm gonna make a little bit of a crazy decision, but this one means more to me than this one does, so I'm gonna have to say Holy Candle at number 2. But among the Christmas quote-unquote pets from the Christmas event, this one is still number 1, but it's such a Christmassy feeling pet to me. I don't know if Candle can be a pet, but you get what I'm saying. So that one right there, I'm going to have to say goodbye to it. And then the OG Morning Star is my number 1 pet, in my opinion. So the first thing that we started with and the last thing that we're doing. So super cool. All these pets look absolutely amazing. I'll show you my Christmas display actually that I have. I'll change that team in a moment. But yeah, this is my Christmas display team. We've got, he put those 2 on there, but we have the Snowman, we have a Merry Marshmallow, we have Christmas Elemental, and the Aurora Borealis, and it just looks absolutely stellar. So that is my Christmas pets. That's my opinion on that and me talking on all of them. Not that my opinion matters to you, but now let's get on to the hatch animations of all these pets.